Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today, Remco returns. 187 days been waiting for his return after his horrible crash back in early December. And it's at the 65th running of the Brabantse Pijl, 162.6k from Bercel to Overijse, 22 climbs with repeated climbs of Hertstraat, Moskestraat, Holzheide. You can see the profile there. It's going to be an interesting day. You've got top name people there. Evenepoel, of course, Tibor Del Grosso, Dylan Toombs, Nelson Paulus, Wout van Aert, Jonathan Narvaez, Thomas Pidcock. So some top talent here. It should be an absolutely exciting race, and we'll be right back with the highlights. All right, so let's pick it up here with about 3.5 kilometers to go. There was a break for much of the day that lasted about 100 kilometers, but that was reeled back in by the peloton with about 60 to go. And then the big battle that everybody was kind of hoping for, Wout van Aert versus Remco Evenepoel, materialized with about 16K to go, about 10 miles left. And once they made that break, they were able to pull out a good minute lead here. There was a two-person chasing group that tried with Bodan and Leknesund, but they were not able to keep away from the rest of the peloton. The peloton was able to close to about 30 seconds by the end, but really the race was these two guys, and you can see real serious picking up Remco saying, okay, I've got a couple extra bars in my back pocket, they're gone. I'm going to lighten the weight as much as I can. He had tossed a water bottle just before, getting everything ready here, 2.5K to go. Wout van Aert didn't look that great. It looked like work for him today to keep up, and Remco was checking him out. He just wanted to see where he was. Are you gonna do some work? Are you looking tired? I want to see your face. So he's looking back and he's looking over and he's going, how are you feeling? How you feeling, Wout? And Wout's got the mouth open and dragging, and you know, maybe they're talking a little bit, but I think Remco is basically just, you know, hawking him, saying, I think I've got you today. I'm in better form. And this for a guy who's been away 187 days after that bad crash early December, and you can see the video from when that happened right up here. But yeah, they're down to about a mile to go, 1.8K, 1.7. The lead was still a minute. That perspective view is really, you know, a little bit unrealistic. I mean, that second group was still only about 5 seconds, but they looked further away. And now they're coming down just 1.6 to go, 1.5 to go. And the last part of this race is all uphill. It's about a 1,300 meter climb. You can see in the graphic there, maximum about 5%, so not overly difficult. These guys can still put the hammer down pretty heavy on this, but it's one of the classic finishes, this long 1,300 meter uphill climb. Just a quick note, the ladies race was today as well, and Elisa Longo-Borghini won that, making it 2 in a row for her. Evenepoel, I think, has won this race once before. Wout van Aert has not. So Remco doing all the work here with 1K to go now, and constantly looking. There was one point where I thought they were actually going to like stop and do kind of track cycling for a bit. But once they got on the hill here, Remco's just, I think he knew. I think he knew he had it. I think he knew that Wout van Aert was just holding on for dear life to see if he could somehow take him at the end when it flattens out just a little bit for those last 200 or 300. But you can see them, you know, here we go, some of that track cycling stuff. You know, Remco just looking him right in the eyes, say, what you got? Because I don't think you've got it today. And Remco obviously had it. So whatever training, whatever he's been doing to get himself back ready, the freshness, he hasn't competed in any other races this spring, so it's all been training. But to be able to turn that over into race performance today, just to be in these top two coming down the last few seconds here, pretty impressive stuff. I think they're down to about, what is it, 200? They've got 400 to go. Still uphill. Again, not that steep. It's probably only about 2% here, 2 or 3%. And Remco, he's just head down. I got this. looking around a little bit more, but I don't really think there was any doubt. When he decided to start the sprint, it was only a question of when, and then we had to see if Wout van Aert was going to be able to finish. So here we go. Remco starts to pull, pulls hard, crosses over. Wout van Aert is marking him, but it just didn't seem like there was anything. He kind of sat down a little bit there, sat down again. There just didn't seem to be any push, and there we have it. You know, an absolutely resplendent return for Remco Evenepoel after 6 months without racing, to come back from all those injuries, all those broken bones, and great sportsmanship here. What a battle. These two guys are such great cyclists, and to see Wout van Aert just roll right up on him and put his shoulder around him and say, hey, that was pretty incredible today. Excellent stuff. The field came back about 27 seconds later. Out of the 170 riders, there are probably still about 30 to 40 in the group here. But man of the day, hero of the day, Remco Evenepoel wins the Brabantse Pijl for 2025, and he is back. So I hope you enjoyed that video, and we will see you next time. Bye now.